Hey there everybody, how's it going? It's Federico Perez for Guarani Vision again from Asunción, Paraguay. It's so lovely to have you guys here again at home ground. Yes, at the mother country, like Roberto Rojas likes to say. Well, I got another journey for you guys today. Last time around, I think you had a lot of fun seeing the ground, seeing the sights in Para Uno, the Olympia Stadium. That was actually the first time I got to go back to one of the stadiums here in the Paraguayan football. And now I have the chance to go to our main stadium, Defensores del Chaco, because tonight it's actually playing afternoon here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm leaving my house at 6 o'clock. In about 5 hours, Libertad has to play against Bragantino for a place in the final of the Copa Sudamericana. We have a great match this night, but we're not going to talk that much about the game itself. We do that in our podcast. We do that every week on our Guarani Vision podcast. But you know, these little videos, these kind of minutes are to show you guys more about the stadiums. It will show you around the place, show you all the details, or at least what I can show you, where I can get in there. But especially for everybody that's outside of the country that hasn't been able to come and visit Paraguay, or maybe just misses this country or wants to know a little bit more about Paraguay. That's why we're making these videos, and that's why I'm starting from my car, and this is the journey. Let's go to Defensores del Chaco. Let's go to Sajonia. That's the neighborhood where the main stadium, where our Albirroja, the national team, always plays. Defensores del Chaco is actually in one of the oldest parts of the city. It's in the neighborhood of Sajonia. Back there is the Defensores del Chaco. We are arriving at the neighborhood of the house of the Albirroja. We are at the surroundings of the stadium. Well guys, the stadium is right there. We have just passed our first security check, which is back there. And we have the stadium just a block away. Obviously, the people that live around here, they have access to their homes. As you can see, there are a lot of houses really close to the stadium. So yeah, it's actually a problem for them when big games are being played. I don't think that will be a problem today, especially because it is a weekday. But we'll see how many people Libertad can bring for a semifinal of Copa Sudamericana. Well guys, as you can see, this is one of the corners of the stadium. Up above are the journalist booths. And down here is actually the museum of the FA. Obviously on a game day, it is usually closed. I think because of the whole pandemic, it has been closed for a while. But we are getting... Well guys, I'm in the roof of the Defensores del Chaco of the stadium that we're showing you today here in Guarani Vision. And I actually came up here because I wanted to show you guys. As you can see here, I am on the roof. And this is actually the spot where the camera crew and the cameraman watch the game from, and where they actually set their cameras up. It is actually very windy up here. And when it's cold, trust me, this is the coldest spot in the stadium, all the way on the roof. It is the best view, and this is the kind of view that you get from watching it on TV. There's the cameras, there's the pitch, there's the stadium. This is what you can see from the roof of the stadium, Defensores del Chaco. As you can see over there, El Río Paraguay, the Paraguayan River. That's the limit right there between the city of Asunción. And right here is Defensores del Chaco. Like I showed you guys, we're right now on the roof, just enjoying the beautiful sunset, really, that we have in this gorgeous Wednesday, waiting for the match to begin between Libertad and Bragantino. Well, guys, just so you know exactly how far up we are here in the stadium of Defensores del Chaco, I told you we are at the roof, and I am not kidding. We are at the same altitude as the lights of the stadium. Yes, that's how crazy I am. Just for you guys, I came up here to show you this beautiful view that you can get only up here, really, of the stadium, and especially of the surroundings, right? I mean, right behind me is all of Sajonia, which is a part of Asunción that just has so much history behind it, mainly because this is the part of the city, or this is actually the oldest part of the city, and this is probably where Asunción started, you know, right there by the river, and it actually just kept on growing, and Asunción grew. That's downtown over there, and behind downtown is the new downtown and the rest of Asunción, which is a really big city now. We're in the neighborhood of Sajonia. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to zoom in over there. Right over there, that red wall and blue and white, that's actually Cerro Porteño Stadium that you can actually see very well from here. My camera is not the best. I'm filming this on my cell phone, but yeah, you can see Cerro Porteño's stadium back there. Well, if you guys are looking into moving into Paraguay, you want to live really close to the action, there's a house up for sale right in front of the stadium. Yes, right in front of the stadium. You can actually buy a house here and you can live right in front of it. Can you imagine what it would be to listen every weekend to the noise of football? Somebody's gonna make their dream true. The teams are being announced. We are really close to kickoff. The teams are getting ready on the pitch. Meanwhile, on the press, everybody's working here.